So, when you first receive the tool, the initial step is to input your organisation's basic data, starting with the offices where your staff are based. Since office changes are infrequent, this data is classified as irregular inputs, and that is represented by the yellow tabs. So, if we go to the Office Input tab, and we can start to input the data here. So first of all, as with all the other tabs, you'll need to input your name. And then the office name and address. And then the office area, which this must be a numerical input, so you cannot write, 100 square feet. It won't allow you. It must be numerical and it must be in meters squared. So this area is used if you are unable to provide your actual utility bills. So if you can't provide your electricity consumption, for example, then we will make an appropriate estimate based on the size of your building. Next, we have operational control. So this operational control is how you are in control over your electricity and fossil fuel consumption in your buildings. So the options are that you are directly metered and billed, so you know exactly how much electricity you're consuming, or if it's included in the rent, so you don't get direct energy bills. So that's if your landlord just charges you X amount per month for your utilities, and it makes no difference how much or how little electricity or natural gas you use. So this is used to help us allocate it into the correct category according to the Greenhouse Gas Protocol. The next drop down is energy usage. So this asks you if your building uses electricity and fossil fuels or if it is all electric. So this energy usage is also used alongside the office area to make a suitable estimation of electricity and natural gas consumption, because if we are making an estimate for consumption at a building that is all electric, then we should not be making a fossil fuel estimation as well. It also helps us to control what data is being input, so the tool will stop you from inputting fossil fuel usage at a site that you have indicated is all electric. So if you start getting this error, then you need to come back to this tab and correct or think about why you're being charged for fossil fuels when you are in an all-electric building. Next one is a simple yes or no. Do you purchase renewable electricity? And then here we have a building type. So again, these help with estimations as we use an industry standard benchmarking to estimate energy consumption based on building type, building size, and what utilities you use. So you want to choose the most suited one to the building that you are inputting, and if none of these match the function of your building, then just get in touch and we will be able to help you. Finally, you want to input the number of employees based at your office. Again, must be a numerical input. If you start trying to put words in, it will stop you. And this is used to make a commuting and home working estimate using UK published statistics. So it's sort of done on the average commute of someone who lives in the UK, and then scaled up depending on how many people are based at the office. And then you can make any additional notes that you want. This is just free text. So moved in 2005. So then if we just add this in, you will then see it all come in the site database. And then if you need to amend this entry, then you can take the record number, so record number 1. So reasons you may want to amend the entry is, for example, the number of employees halved, or you start purchasing renewable electricity. So to do this, you want to recall the data. So we saw that it was record number 1. let's say start purchasing renewable electricity. So again, you need to input the person who's amending it. So that's me. And as we have we mentioned in the adding, recalling and runtime error reset video, if a cell is highlighted dark grey, then that indicates that you shouldn't change this. So if you try and change the name of the office, you will not be able to input it again. It will throw up an error. This is because if you move office or your office name changes, then you just need to add it as a separate office rather than amending the name of a current office. So if you try and do that, you cannot change the office name. So we'll just return that to what it was before. And we want to change that so that it's renewable electricity. Oops, what was it called before? Bristol Capital. Renewable electricity, and then we should be able to see now it says renewable electricity, yes, and amendment by me, amendment reason there, and the amendment date. Perfect.